The holographic projection flickered to life in the center of the Galactic Council chambers, displaying the familiar blue marble of Earth, rotating slowly in the artificial light. Ambassador Zia Chen sat back in her chair, a slight smile playing at the corners of her mouth as she watched the assembled delegates from across the galaxy shift uncomfortably in their seats. The Terran Federation, announced High Chancellor Vexthor of the Corthanian Empire, his forearms gesturing dramatically, has been found guilty of 17 violations of the Galactic Peace Accord. Your species has been deemed problematic. Zia raised an eyebrow. Problematic how exactly? The Chancellor's mandibles clicked in what passed for righteous indignation among his kind. Your people refuse to acknowledge the superiority of elder races. You colonize worlds without proper deference to established territories. His voice rose to a shriek. You make jokes about our sacred traditions. That last one was mostly my fault, Zia admitted cheerfully. Though in my defense, the ritual of the 17 sacred stones does sound like a particularly elaborate drinking game. A collective gasp rippled through the chamber. Several delegates began muttering prayers in their native tongues. This is precisely what we're talking about. Vexthor's carapace flushed deep purple. No respect, no fear. The Galactic Empire hereby declares formal war upon humanity and all its holdings. Zia checked her wrist communicator. Oh, that's nice. I should probably call this in. She tapped the device twice. Hey, Elsa? Yeah, it's Zia. The galaxy just declared war on us. No, I'm serious. Yeah, all of it, apparently. The delegates watched in growing bewilderment as the human ambassador continued her casual conversation. What's the current status on the Sol defense grid? Zia asked into the comm. Uh-huh. And the Outer Rim fortifications? Right. What about the Voidwalker project? Oh, that's online now? Excellent. She looked up at the assembled aliens with an almost apologetic expression. Sorry, just getting caught up on our military readiness. Where were we? Oh yes, the war declaration. That's very exciting for you all. High Chancellor Vexthor leaned forward, his confidence wavering slightly. You don't seem concerned. Should I be? Zia tilted her head. I mean, it's not like this is the first time someone's tried to wipe us out. We've had a pretty good run of survival so far. The crystalline delegate, Ambassador Shardek, spoke up with a voice like breaking glass. The combined fleets of the Galactic Empire number in the millions. We have weapons that can crack planets, technologies that predate your species by eons. That's impressive. Zia nodded appreciatively. We're still pretty new to the whole galactic civilization thing. Only been at it for 200 years now? But we're quick learners. Her communicator chimed. That'll be the response from Earth Command. She listened for a moment, then began chuckling. Oh, that's perfect. They want me to ask if you'd prefer to surrender now or after the demonstration. Demonstration? Vexthor's voice cracked. Zia's smile widened. Well, since you've declared war, we figured we should show you what you're up against. Nothing too dramatic, we don't want to be rude. Elsa suggested something subtle. The lights in the chamber suddenly dimmed. Through the massive viewing ports that surrounded the council chambers, the assembled delegates could see the familiar constellations of local space. Then one by one, the stars began going out. Not exploding. Not dying, simply ceasing to be visible. What? Ambassador Shardek's crystalline form began resonating with a high-pitched whine of fear. What are you doing? Oh, that's just our new Dyson Swarm network coming online, Zia explained casually. We've been building them around local stars for the past 50 years. Figured we might as well put all that stellar energy to good use. Each one can power about 1,000 of our warships, or... She paused thoughtfully. Or one really, really big gun. The temperature in the chamber seemed to drop several degrees. You see, Zia continued, standing and smoothing down her jacket. Humans have this funny little trait. The more impossible the odds, the more creative we get. You could probably wipe out our colonies, maybe even damage Earth. But you'd only make the survivors angry. And angry humans are remarkably innovative. She gestured toward the now significantly dimmer view of space outside. That project Elsa mentioned? We call them Voidwalkers. They're ships that don't just travel through space, they step outside of it entirely. Kind of hard to fight an enemy that can attack you from directions that don't technically exist. High Chancellor Vexthor's forearms trembled. This is impossible. No species develops such technology so quickly. You're probably right, Zia agreed. But here's the thing about humans. We don't much care about what's supposed to be possible. We've been proving the impossible wrong since we first looked up at the stars and decided we wanted to visit them. Her communicator chimed again. Ah, and that would be confirmation that our mobile shipyards have finished printing the new fleet. 40,000 ships, each one incorporating technology we reverse-engineered from all of your species, actually. We're very good at making friends and learning from them. The silence in the chamber was deafening. So, Zia said brightly, about that war declaration. Would you like to reconsider? Or shall we schedule the formal hostilities for next Tuesday? I'm afraid Monday's no good, it's my daughter's birthday, and I promised to be home for cake. One by one, the assembled delegates began reaching for their own communicators, frantically trying to contact their respective governments. The word withdraw could be heard in several different languages. Zia smiled and headed for the door. I'll take that as a maybe later then. Do let us know if you change your minds. We'll be here. As the chamber erupted in panicked discussions behind her, Zia stepped into the corridor and tapped her communicator once more. Hey, Elsa. Mission accomplished, and you were right. Subtlety was definitely the way to go.